Hey guys, Rob here. If you're thinking about making a move to Morrisville, North Carolina, here are 10 things you should know first. So today we'll break down the pros and cons of living in Morrisville so you can decide if it's the right place for you. Let's get started. First off, if you need help navigating the real estate market, here in the Triangle, we can help. Whether you're looking for financing options, market insights, selling, or buying a home, we've got you covered. Call or text me at the number in my bio or shoot me an email. Now, let's talk. Morrisville is a thriving community with a welcoming atmosphere, plenty of local amenities, and a growing business scene. It's located just south of Research Triangle Park, RTP for some, and west of RDU International Airport, making it an ideal spot for professionals working in tech, healthcare, and research industries. I have a personal connection to Morrisville. This town holds a special place in my heart because I've seen it grow tremendously over the last 13 years. And little known fact, I also wore the uniform here for over 7 years. So this community is more than just a location to me. It's home. So let's talk about some of the cons of living in Morrisville. Number one, the cost of living. The real estate market here is pricey compared to state and national averages. Home prices here so the typical home price is around $470,900, which is 39.3% more expensive than the national average of $338,100 and 62.8% higher than the North Carolina state average of $289,300. So you want to rent a 2-bedroom apartment in Morrisville? It's going to set you back. It's going to set you back around $1,790 a month, which is 25.2% more than the U.S. average and 38% higher than the North Carolina average. So you may be wondering, how much money do I need to survive in Morrisville? So to live comfortably in Morrisville, you'll need a minimum annual income of about $90,360 for a family and $63,600 for a single person. My next con of living in Morrisville is there's no downtown area. Now, if you're someone who loves a bustling downtown scene with walkable streets, shops, and nightlife, Morrisville might not be the best fit for you. While nearby towns like Cary, Durham, and Raleigh have well-developed downtown areas, Morrisville is more suburban with shopping centers rather than a central downtown hub. About the closest place where you might be in walking distance of the shops in Morrisville is if you live on Morrisville Parkway. Then you can walk up to some of the shopping centers there on Highway 54. Con number 3, limited public transportation. Now, I did say limited, but for most of this small town, public transportation just doesn't exist. The Go Triangle bus system does serve some areas, but routes are not as extensive as in larger cities like Raleigh. So if you don't own a car, getting around can be very inconvenient. My con number 4, limited walkability. Morrisville is not the most walkable town, though it is improving. Some areas like the Morrisville Parkway are pedestrian friendly, but for the most part you'll need a car to get around. However, the town is working on adding more sidewalks, bike lanes, and greenways to improve accessibility. My con, traffic and road expansion. If you've been in Morrisville for a while, you know that traffic has increased significantly. What used to be a one-lane road is now multiple lanes and constant construction in the area. Major projects like the expansion of Morrisville Parkway and Airport Boulevard, Morrisville Carpenter Road, aim to ease congestion, but in the meantime, you can just about expect delays all the time during peak hours. I do have some pros of living in Morrisville. Now let's go over those. Strong sense of community. One of the biggest draws to Morrisville is its tight-knit community. The town hosts many events throughout the year, like the East Meets West Festival, Spring Fest, and tree lighting ceremonies, July 4th events. It's a place where neighbors look out for each other. Do outdoor activities and green spaces. If you love the outdoors, you'll enjoy Morrisville's parks, trails, and recreational spaces. Some great spots include, and not limited to, Indian Creek Greenway, perfect for walking and biking. Northwest Park offers sports fields and playgrounds. Lake Crabtree County Park, just a short drive away, with trails, boating, and fishing. Amazing food scene. Morrisville has a fantastic variety of restaurants, especially when it comes to international cuisines. Some local favorites include, but not limited to, Niamande Mediterranean for fresh Middle Eastern food, Baby Moon Cafe, a cozy Italian spot. This could be a positive and a negative, but the place is still growing and developing. Morrisville is constantly expanding with new businesses, housing developments, and infrastructure improvements. This growth means rising opportunity, property values, which is great if you're a homeowner or investor, safety, and low crime rates. Now, since I have worked in this town as a uniformed officer, I do feel like I'm able to speak on this. Morrisville overall is a safe town with lower than average crime rates compared to the national average. Violent crime rate is 7.6 compared to the U.S. average of 22.7. Property crime rate 28.3%. The U.S. average is 35.4. While crime is generally low, the town has had a few isolated incidents, like a shooting at a shopping center, and back in 2015, there was a shooting at an apartment complex. But overall, Morrisville is a safe and friendly place to live. Thank you for joining me today. That concludes this video. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, so thank you. Also, if you're a military vet or active duty, and you're looking to move to Morrisville or the Triangle area, I made a video explaining the VA loan, and that video is probably something you should watch because it's coming up next.